Hello everyone, my name is Vass and I am Mr. Musette. In my preview video I mentioned that I am preparing some new illustration series for my channel because these are the most what I enjoy drawing or painting. If you are following my work, you might already notice that I like to create illustration series based on different themes or even follow some prompts. So more than a month ago I ordered 2 books with some prompts for artists, and one of them is this horror prompt sketchbook put together by Zella. I will not reveal the second book which I already bought, as I want to be a surprise. So if you're interested in something like that and if you are new to my channel, feel free to subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. A few months ago I asked my followers on Facebook what kind of illustration series should I create this year, and one of the suggestions were some nightmare illustrations. I also need to give some credit to this illustration video series to the Cutest Voodoo, which I am following and I am subscribed here on YouTube. I will link her channel in the description of the video if you want to check her out, as she's following the prompts from the first horror prompt book. And because back from the Cutest Voodoo it's creating illustrations from the first book, I didn't want to be influenced by her artworks and ideas, so this is why I ordered the second one. So in this book are more than 75 prompts, and it's the typical of this kind of books that on each page is written a prompt which should inspire you for an illustration or artwork. The pages from this sketchbook are the typical printer paper, so you cannot really use a bunch of mediums to draw in it. But I don't mind the thinner papers for sketchbooks because the sketchbooks in which I design my illustrations have thinner papers. So for me it's not that a big of the difference, as usually I create my sketches with a color lead mechanical pencil, and after I have a somehow final sketch in my book, I draw the final line art with a black fine liner, and for aesthetical reasons I also add at the end an accent color with a water-based marker. So this will be the process how I will work in this sketchbook as well. And after I have a somehow final illustration, I scan the page and I make some changes if it's needed in Photoshop. After that I print it out at the size I want to create the final watercolor illustration. I transfer it on a watercolor paper with a waterproof and light fast fine liner, and after that comes the painting part. My rules for this sketchbook is that I will take the prompts in the order that they are in the book. I will create only one illustration per video because it takes quite a long time to finish an illustration. The final illustration I will keep it at an A4 size, and of course my goal is to finish this sketchbook at one point and don't give up. And because there are so many prompts, this will take a while, so bear with me until I finish it, as I will continue the other series from my channel as well. So the first prompt from this book was: this little book is dedicated to you, draw your talisman to protect it. The more simpler and fastest way to finish this prompt was to draw a simple talisman on the page, but I didn't want to take the shortest path. So I decided to create a little bit more complex illustration. So I drew this somehow witch character which holds this half moon and half sun, and this should be the talisman which the prompt requires. I decided to go with this idea because I enjoy drawing moons and suns as a symbol in some of my illustrations, and I really wanted to draw something that represents my style and illustrations. Did I follow fully the prompt? Maybe not. But from my point of view I did. And I am really happy with the final result, and I am proud that I managed to finish the first page of the sketchbook with success. Also, I will tell you from the beginning that don't expect to make some illustrations which are very gory or with a lot of blood, because that is not my cup of tea. Yes, sometimes I like to draw strange and surrealistic stuff, so mostly you will see that kind of illustrations in this series. As being a freelancer, I also want to create some final watercolor illustrations which can be sold in my Etsy shop, and knowing my audience, I will try to create illustration which they would enjoy buying. So yes, this final illustration is available in my Etsy shop. If you are interested in that, you can find the link in the description of the video. Until next time, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook as well. Hope you enjoyed this video and you are looking forward for the next one from the series. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this series, and what do you think if I followed the prompt or I cheated. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Until then, do not forget, life is a song, illustrate it.